Hey guys, I want to make this intro super quick. So this video is going to kick off with me flying around showing you guys Easter eggs around the map Breeze, which is the new map coming to Valorant. And around 3-4 minutes in, I switch it up and I start attacker side spawn and then later go to defender side spawn and actually give you a walkthrough of the map. So if you want a straight walkthrough, skip 3-4 minutes in. If you want to see all the Easter eggs, make sure to watch all the way through. Over on Valorant Curios, I have another video about the map. This one shows the exact same walkthrough, but then after I go into a lot more detail. I also have a full battle pass video with Riot, as well as the new skin video earlier, so make sure to check out all the content. Links will be in the description down below, and enjoy. So this map's got a beautiful vibe, beautiful graphics here. I mean, just the vibrant colors is amazing. Right now you can, let's say, swoop into here. There's also a little thing I want to show you. I'm actually gonna have to end the round, but it's so worth it. So I'm gonna quickly do that. Scuttle. There's a scuttle here from League of Legends, which is very fitting. So instead of a normal scuttle, or sorry, instead of a normal crab, there is a scuttle crab, which is just perfect. Okay. If you look behind you, it's just all open ocean, and there's not much Easter eggs on this side that I found. I'm not gonna find all the Easter eggs, let's be honest. But if you head into here, there's water. If you actually clip through water, you're gonna find a tiny little teddy bear here, and there's just a lot of these laying around. I'm gonna show you some other ones. They're pretty cool. You got Cool Cat. You can go into a little studio up here. Is it a studio? Nah, it's just where you're jamming. Just jamming the music up here. You can head into Rudy's. Believe it or not, there's actually stuff back here. No, nothing hidden, but it's just cool that there's actually detail behind the garage. I just wanted to show that off. You can also, this one's pretty cool too. If you go all the way into mid, you can actually go through here, and there's a little sloth with a sniper holding up here, which is really cool. And this 10 out of 10 MS Paint drawing, I had to show it off. I explored up here and I just wanted to show you. There isn't much to actually see, but I wanted to show you guys. It's just a bunch of server rooms, and I don't know if you guys are thematic or care a little bit about the lore. It looks like this ship brought the Radianite, and they're pumping it through the tubes here. If you follow the tubes all the way through, you can see the Radianite being pumped. A little bit of a leak there, bad maintenance. Keeps going all the way through. Another leak. Oh, it's not maintenance. I think it's meant to be like that. And it goes all the way through onto the site. You can see they're like pumping that Radianite right there. Good. And there's Radianite boxes underneath the site. So yeah, just a little thematic bonus I want to show you. There's this picture. You guys can make of it what you'd like. I'm horrible at dissecting images. And there's also another picture somewhere. Where was it? There's this picture here. I think this is more just thematic than lore. And there is one more picture. There it is. This one looks a little bit lore, but I'm not 100% sure. Over on this side, you can see the sloth again, peeking onto site. He's there to help you defend the bomb. Gotta show you this one. This one's a lot of cool detail by Riot. So if you're over here on defender side, you can see the shipwrecks and everything. You can see this house, and believe it or not, you can head up to the house, and it's so cool. You can see the seagulls in the background. You can see the boat, and there's a little boy over here, another little teddy bear, just chilling in the water. You can assume they came from the boat and ran up here. We're gonna just follow it. And while there's nothing under here, if you go up and enter the door, they're having a party. These people are dining like kings. Well, maybe there's only one drum for all of them. Treat them better, right? There's the worm over here as well. There's the whole squad here. Nothing up here, but it keeps going. I checked each of these pillars. The first one had nothing. The second one had nothing. And I was just like, okay, I guess there's nothing in the pillars. But the third one got the teddy bear. So I gotta rate it. That's so sick. There's a lot of little hidden things, and there's no way I saw them all. Like, I feel like someone's hiding in these trees. If you guys, whenever this comes out, I can't wait to see what people find, because there's always a lot of details, and I never find half of them really. So a lot of details around the map for you guys to explore, and hopefully you guys will find some cool stuff. Oh, there's another scuttle. He despawned. All right, so we're gonna get straight into it on the map, and I'm gonna show you some secret stuff. This isn't full clickbait. I mean, see, there's a secret thing here, but there's some more explicit ones later. But I want to make this as simple as possible, so by the end, you guys understand the map without being confused. So this is the map. We're starting on attacker's side spawn, and then afterwards we'll do defender side. So we're gonna split the map in half. putting a line here. You can kind of see it. I'm splitting the map in half. First, all of the attacker side, and then all of the defender side, following route by route. You can see the names of the areas of the map below the map itself right there. So yeah, let's get straight into it. We're going to start by heading left. We're going to start on attacker side spawn and head on a strict left pass. When you do that, you enter attacker side snake, and then taking another left, you enter window. And this is very similar to Haven. There's a window on attacker side. I mean, it looks very similar even. So yeah, we go from attacker side spawn into snake into window. While you're in window, you'll notice it's very, very thick. There's not much here. You're going to need smokes or flashes since the only piece of cover is even wall bangable, and part of it's like half a cover. So yeah, it's not the best. It's going to be very hard to push through here, but there you have it. We go through to window and we have a little open side here. You can push straight into B main onto B site. Restarting from spawn side into snake, instead of taking a hard left, I'm actually going to go straight, which leads us into mid cannons because there are cannons around us, and it leads us into elbow. Now, elbow can be pushed from the left, which leads us back into window. Make sure you're paying attention to the map. It's the best way for you guys to get an idea of what's happening here. Elbow can be pushed into a tight corner right here, which allows you to push B main very quickly into B site, or resetting from elbow, we can head straight into the actual elbow turn, which leads us into mid. But before discovering mid, let's head back into attacker spawn and show you actually going mid. Resetting on attacker's side spawn, if you head straight into mid and then take a left, you guys guessed it, it's similar to taking left there. You lead back into cannon, and then you have straight into elbow or into B main. Simple as that, easy peasy to understand. Of course, instead of going left, you can also just head right, which will lead you into mid pillar, which is just literally the mid. It's mid site. It's very open. We're going to explore the site, or it's not a site, sorry. We're going to explore this area a little bit more when we switch sides. I'm kind of respecting the invisible line here to show you each side, both attackers and defenders, without it getting too confusing. Because the minute you start intertwining, you'll end up getting lost. But yeah, we've got mid covered. We've got left, which leads into B side covered right here. Next, we're going to head right. So while heading right, you'll end up into another open area, this is where, I'll be honest, this half of the map is a little more confusing. Onto A has a lot more possibilities and routes. So from spawn, we enter through here, and we end up in this little open area. This open area has 3 ways. We're first going to start with our closest right. Closest right leads you into caves. Looks beautiful, by the way. It leads you into caves, and caves leads you onto A very quickly. And this is A site. Again, we'll explore it in just a little. Let's say I take the next option. This is shop. If you enter through shop, there's a little alt orb here, and it leads you into cave. It's connected. And that's simple. That's a simple little loop-de-loop right there. Resetting, we're taking the final options, which is, of course, ropes. You can either use the ropes to get up, or you can just climb up the boxes as well, which is very interesting. Into ropes brings you into hallway, which is actually like in a little ship. Now this is this is where things get interesting. We have a few routes. We actually have this route. This is actually a route right here, and we have straight. I'm going to start with this route. So if you take the close left, this is called mid chute, and you literally go down a chute. You can quickly jump back up if you have mobility. Otherwise, if you jump down and actually let it close on you, there's a little arrow here, you won't be able to get back up. Now this chute leads back into mid, which leads us back to spawn. So you guys getting the idea? You got spawn, up into here, you got shoot, which leads you into mid. Starting back over at shoot, instead of falling down there, if you head straight, you go down this hallway, which is why it's called hall, and then we lead into another 2 ways. This is double doors, or is that what they call them? Metal doors. They call these ones metal doors. You can head through metal doors, but that's more for the defender side, so we'll deal with it in just a second. Instead, we have this door right here. If you open it, you guys know the switch here, easy peasy. It'll open the switch door, and then you head back into A. We came through here the first time, and here the second time. This is another way to go through it. There's a switch on both sides, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, defender's side is actually a lot easier to understand. We're going to do the same system. We've got 3 ways to go. We're going to start with left right here. If you head left, you can go up ropes, or you can go straight through. If you head straight through, you end up on A site. And you can see those are the doors we were just showcasing. So yeah, that's very simple. You head onto A site, easy peasy. Instead, you can also go up ropes, which gives you a nice defender's view of A site, or you can make a right, and it leads us back into the hallway. Those are the double doors I was talking about, which I said I'll show you from this side, which leads you right here back to this gate. Next way you can go is mid, and again, less confusing. From mid, if you head left, you're going to go back to the double doors. And if you head right, it's going to lead you right here into mid.
Here.
Mid pillars, where I was showing you guys from that side. If you go right, you'll lead into arches right here, little open area close to the defender side spawn, and it'll lead you straight into B. So yeah, it's just a lot simpler because you get to the sites a lot faster, which is expected since, you know, you are the defender side. So in this case, you got an overview of the new map Breeze. If you do want to see detail of each spawn site, mid, a lot of tips, tricks, what's wall bangable, what's not, a lot of strategies, a lot of angles, make sure to check out the Valorant Curios video in the pinned comment down below. This is meant to be a little bit different. Both have an overview of the map, which is exactly the same part. You guys can skip over that part of the video. But this one has Easter eggs and a lot of cool hidden things at the start, while the other one has more depth and detail. I hope you guys did enjoy the video regardless. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.